Gaming Magic Continue, and welcome back to LEGO Indiana Jones 2, The Adventure Continues, where earlier today we took on the third treasure mode level, which was Trick or Treasure, and and this time around we're going to be taking on Tie Up, High Up. The special characters you will need for this are Indiana Jones and the Russian officer, because of Indy's whip and the Russian officer's rocket launcher, both of which will be extremely useful for this level. So let's get into it. Right at the start, switch to the Russian officer and use his rockets to blow up both of these metal things, because you're going to need them off when you do this later, when you come back here later. Now, if you do not have the score multipliers on like me, which you should since I showed you the codes, you can come down here to the left side of the temple to pick up this purple stud and then this blue stud. Both will help you instrumentally get your true adventurer. But even then, you can take your whip down here and beat the heck out of everything in order to get true adventurer. Beat as many things as you need down here, because trust me, there are a lot of things. Now, if you do not have the score multipliers and you choose to break things down here, I recommend using your whip to tie the warrior up and leave him there. Which means pressing the action button, which is in my case X, and then pressing B, in my case, to let go of the whip to leave them tied there. This works because then you don't have anything bothering you, because when you kill one Ugga warrior, another one comes in to take its place. So in my opinion, it's a lot easier to just tie them up and leave them there, because that prevents the problem of having more spawn in. However, once you've collected all the studs that you need, which at this point I've collected way more than enough studs, so I'm just going to move on with the walkthrough here. We're going to whip one of these warriors and carry him up the steps. Now, if you pick him up, now you want to make sure he's still attached to your whip and that you're not picking him up, because if you pick him up, you won't be able to jump up the steps, which is crucial for getting up here. They're not steps, you can just waltz up. Now from here, what you can do is you can just drag him onto the button, as I'm going to try and demonstrate here, and then press B to release him. Leave him there. He won't be able to wriggle out too soon, but he will be able to do so eventually, as was demonstrated with this person right here. So we are going to have to move fast to make sure he can't get out. The objective of this level, if you haven't figured it out already, is to get four people to stand on those buttons. But the problem is that we only have 2. So we need to tie up 2 of these Ugga warriors and put them onto these buttons, as I am doing here right now. Then once you have both of them set on, you step on one, have the Russian officer step on the other, and then the artifact appears between the 2 Ugga warriors. Easy as pie. Okay, that's going to do for today's series of LEGO Indiana Jones 2: The Adventure Continues episodes. Next time around, we will be taking on the Pit of Peril, but in order to do that, we're going to need the Russian officer because of his rocket launchers, and we're going to need the Ugga warrior because of his spears. Now, we don't have the Ugga warrior as of yet, so in order to get him, what we're going to need to do is I'm going to hop in this car boat really quickly, try to drive it off, and then jump up here. But be careful not to start the car boat race, although even if you do, it's not that big a deal, because at this point you should have already beaten the car race. Oh, never mind, it looks like we have beaten the Ugga warrior. I guess I beat him earlier in anticipation of beating the 5th level. But either way, now we have both characters that you would need, but in case you don't already have the Ugga warrior unlocked, what you would need to do is you would need to fight all the Ugga warriors that would come out of that little gap, that little tunnel leading downward. And once you've defeated them all, you will have the option to defeat and purchase the Ugga warrior for 20,000 studs, although every time I've made a prediction, it seems to have been half of that, so you never know. But other than that, I'm going to call this episode off here. I would like to thank you all for watching. Be sure to leave a like on this video if you did enjoy it, and let me know what you thought of it in the comment section down below. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to stay updated for all content, previous, current, and upcoming. But other than that, until next time, I've been Gaming Magic 13, signing off saying, I hope you have a phantasmagorical day, and I will catch you all tomorrow for some more LEGO Indiana Jones 2: The Adventure Continues. So, goodbye!